we're all back. So thank you so much for today. Those breakout rooms, I haven't played with a lot. They're a little awkward, I know, about coming in and out. It's not super fluid, but I do think there's a lot of potential that Google Meet isn't being able to give us. So I really hope you learned something. Consider playing in this medium, and I really appreciate it. Any questions? You can write them in the chat or ask them out loud.
Hey, Jaster, this is Carrie. So when we were in the breakout, Lindsay could draw, but I could not.
Because she was presenter. So there's a blue plus. If everyone looks at the bottom of the screen, you see a blue plus. That's like how you add or have controls. So like I was in a room with Ryan, and he kind of had to say, hey, Julia, I'm going to take over now. You press the plus, and then you have that power.
So you have to be in presenter mode to be able to do those actions.
I think so. And again, I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm a little new with breakout rooms, and I have, full confession, I've not been a student in one. So I need to kind of be on someone else's to kind of understand more of the student end, so I apologize about that. But there's some more learning to do.
One person can be a presenter at a time, and everybody could take that chance. If you click your name, you can only one at a time.
Right. I just like I like the fact that we can, the environment's a little more controlled here, and it's more about the direct learning. And I feel like I can get better engagement here than I do on Google Meet. And I don't need to see their faces to know they're engaged.
Can you only have one going on at a time? Like, I can't have one in the first period and one in the second period.
So let's talk the negatives, yeah? Because that's where we're going to go next. So I set up, it's only by the groupings you have in your Schoology course. So when I presented for bio, I set up a time in my 7th period bio, and I set up my time, a different time slot in the other one. It's only to the people in that course. So that is a limiting factor. So I can't present all 120 8th grader science or to all 45 at once. But I don't know if I want that when I want the engagement. So it's a bit of a trade-off.
I got to think about if we're forced to do CPM, which is collab. Like, is there a way, like,
I could do it inside a period.
Like 2 Math 7 classes together in Schoology.
Yes, I'm going to say there is. And I haven't played with it. I know Erica Harmon, I can't remember if she's on our list right now, and some other teachers do what are called groupings, and they have merged their periods all together. That freaks me out, so I would rather you go to someone else to ask them about it, because it does all kinds of things. I also think for CPM, you probably want those smaller groups. So that's where, like,
I think 12 to 1.
There's 8 rooms you can go to. You can make 8 rooms. So you're right, there's some limiting things, but maybe there's some workaround. I know that Erica Harmon and a couple other teachers, instead of having 5 Schoology courses, they made 1, and they put all 140 kids in one course with one grade book. That makes me like a little nervous, so I can't help you there. It freaks me out, to be honest. So Lori, I'm wondering if you could just do one conference if they're all in the same class. So that would be a good question. But I also don't know if I would want to manage a lot, like how many kids I would want to be in one breakout room. I would probably want smaller. So I kind of thought of this more like my teaching classes. I did offer, that's where I hope we have some kind of schedule. I had to offer 2 times for each class period. So I did periods 1, 2, and 3 on Tuesday, and I did periods 7, 8 on Wednesday. That's just how I had to manage it. Yes.
When I merged my classes, it didn't really completely merge them.
Okay.
So the only thing it really allowed me to do was make 1 post for the like sections. I still had to switch between sections for gradebook, and when you do updates, it gave a separate update for each class still.
All right, well, that's good to know then. That answered that question back to Elsie. There's limits there. This is a limiting factor because we have, now wait a minute, Paul, I just had an idea. You could create a course on your own, put all the kids in that course if you wanted to do some kind of massive Schoology conference. I'm not sure how that would work.
Jasper, are you able to see who wrote what on graffiti on your end?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you 2 more features. I'm going to screen share. Now, I'm going to kind of blow your mind a minute because it's going to be a share within a share. So please I'm sorry about, it's going to be my image 15 times. Karen, can you see, I'll zoom in. Can you see over here on the left, I'm seeing our chat strand?
Yeah.
I think that's what you're asking me.
Yeah.
And to clarify, you can also
The other
see,
thing I can do, guys,
you can
and
see
I'll
the
go ahead
name
and
of who's
explain,
typing.
You can show a Chrome tab. So I'm going to go ahead and I should open a Chrome tab first. I have a website that Susan and Susie and I made to showcase all of the different power that you can do with our differentiation with Nearpod, Schoology, and what's the other one that they did? Edpuzzle. So I'm going to open up our website really quick. So you can open up a Google movie, a YouTube movie link, right? So you can show a movie on here if you wanted to with kids and show that. You can open up any of your tabs or outside sources that you use, News ELA, I don't know, whatever link tab you wanted them to go to, you can open for your team. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. I'm going to open up a Chrome tab right now. I'm going to go to my Google Sites. I'm assuming you guys can see my Google Sites.
Yes.
So what I'm showing you is that we can go off just of a PowerPoint and we can go into any tab that you want to open. Gizmo, TK12, I don't know what you guys all use. So this is the website that I also have linked in our Schoology folder for PD. So I have a Schoology link in here for all the things you can do in Schoology. So this is just a different way to present. So FYI, that's there. I think we're coming to the end of our session. I know that I want to be respectful. I really appreciate you coming today and listening to this presentation. I will do anything for you. So if anybody needs anything or you want to play in here another time, we can set these up using our NAMS course that will be open, I believe, all year. The more you play with it, the more you learn. And I actually need to be a student once so I can understand. And I actually want to do it on my iPad next so I can kind of see the limitations kids are having. So I hope this provides you another opportunity to be able to connect with kids and have different engagement with your direct learning. Thank you, guys.
Jaster, are you taking that class?